everyone. So for today I'm going to be in charge and showing a demonstration for the subject BP265 endocrine and also the pharmacotherapy. And for this experiment number 1, we have 3 different sections. The first section is about the hormone replacement therapy. The second one we have the pregnancy test, and the third one we have the histology of the reproductive system. So for this one, for the histology of the reproductive system, Dr. Sasikala will be in charge for this part and going to explain in detail. So going to proceed with the first part, which is the hormone replacement therapy. So for the first part, we're going to use the software called as PCOAS. So now we're going to proceed with the first part, which is the hormone replacement therapy. So here what we need to do is we need to open the PCOAS software, and from here we need to choose the endocrine system physiology, and then from here you need to choose the experiment called as hormone replacement therapy. Okay, this one. So here we have a setup for this experiment. So we have 2 different type of solution. We have a saline, normal saline, and also we have the estrogens. And also we have 2 different type of rats. We have the control group and also we have the experimental group. Okay, so for the control group, going to inject the rats with the normal saline, and also for the experimental group, we're going to inject with the estrogen. Okay, so we also have the string here with the needle. So what you need to do is you need to inject the rat by using the string and also by using a needle, and you're going to inject it for 7 days or a week. So without further ado, we're going to proceed with the first one. So first we're going to take the needle. We're going to take 1 ml of saline, and then from here we need to inject the first rat, which is the control group. Okay, and then after that we're going to clean the needle. Okay, and then we're going to proceed with estrogen. We're going to take 1 ml of estrogen, and we're going to inject the second group, which is the experimental group, and then we're going to clean the string again. And after this we're going to click on the clot wash here, and when we click on the clot wash, we're going to the day will be elapsed by 1 day. So we need to repeat all this process for 7 days in total. Okay, so we're going to repeat the same step again. We're going to take the normal saline, inject it on this first rat, and then click clean, take the estrogen, inject on the second rat, clean, and click on the wash phase. So after we do the injection for 7 days, so here we can see that the days already elapsed for 7 days, and already inject 7 times of saline to the control rats and also 7 times of estrogen to the experimental group. So after 7 days, then we need to collect the uterus from both of the rats. So before we collect the uterus, we need to place the weighing paper, and then we need to tear them to reset the value to 0. Okay, so next we're going to remove the uterus from the first control group. So what I need to do is you need to click the remove uterus button, and then this is the uterus for the first group, which is for the control groups. So we're going to place the uterus directly on top of the weighing paper, and then we're going to click weighing the uterus of the control groups. So from here we need to click record data to record the value or the weight of the uterus, and then after that we're going to proceed with the second group. But before that we need to clean up everything here, so we need to click clean. Okay, so we're going to proceed with the same process again. We're going to click on the weighing paper, place it here, and then we need to click there. Okay, and then we're going to remove the uterus for the second group, which is the experimental group, and this is the uterus for the experimental group. So we're going to place it on top of the weighing paper and click weigh again, and we have the second result for the experimental group. So from here we're going to click record data, and this is the second result for the experimental group. So from here you need to print both of this data. Okay, so what you need to do is you need to click tools, print data. Okay, so here we can put your group name, group number 1 for example, then click OK. So here we're going to print screen this both data, so we're going to make it a little bit bigger here. Okay, so here you can click print screen, and then going to open the Microsoft Word and going to paste it here. Okay, so here you can just crop the image to make it a little bit smaller. Okay, so this is the result for your first part of the experiment, which is for the hormone replacement therapy. So from here you need to make a discussion regarding the weight for the control group and also the weight for the experimental group. You need to discuss about different weight of uterus for these two different groups. We're going to proceed with the second part of the experiment, which is the pregnancy test. So for this pregnancy test, we're going to use two different urine sample. So we have urine sample label as A and also urine sample label as B. So two different type of urine bottle. And here we also have the urine pregnancy test strip, as we can see here. So this kind of strip is normally used to check whether you have the HCG hormone inside the urine or not. So if you have the HCG hormone inside the urine, then the test strip will be showing two band on the strip compared to the one band on the strip if you have a negative result for the pregnancy test. So first we're going to open the packaging. So here we have one pregnancy test strip. So here we can see that we have the blue part, and also we have the white part. Okay, so for the white part here, we can see that we have a small indicator here, the blue indicator. This one indicate that the level of urine that we need to put, that we need to submerge into. So the urine should be placed below this line. Okay, it cannot be more than this line. All right, so we're going to start dipping into the first urine. So we have the A urine here. I'm going to place it inside and going to leave it for at least 2 minutes. Okay, and we're going to proceed with the second part. So here we have a second strip, and going to use it for the urine B. Going to apply the same method. We're going to place it inside the urine B. Okay, so we're going to leave it for 2 minutes. So after 2 minutes, we're going to check the number of band appear on the strip. So after 2 minutes, we can take out the strip from the bottle, and we're going to place it here. Okay, so this one for the urine A, okay, and this one for the urine B. So here we can see that the number of band is different when compared with the urine A and also urine B. So on the urine A, you can see that the number of band appear on the strip is 1 band, and for the urine B, you can see that the number of band appear on the strip is 2 band. So the urine B indicate that this is the positive result for the pregnancy test, and for the urine A is actually the negative result for the pregnancy test. So you can record it on your manual.